What's going on, guys? We're gonna play a 10-minute rated game today. We're at 1642. We initially crossed 1650 yesterday, and today we are going to try to go back over 1650 and see if we can't make it all the way to 1700. He's playing the King's Gambit. And I feel like at this, like I used to play it a lot, and I don't play it anymore because I feel like it's kind of already been, I wouldn't say solved. It's just I know the ideas of it. He wants to get his knight here, but I'm going to try and pin it to the queen. So if I come here and then here, I was going to play the King's Indian, and I might still play a formation of that, but right now, because so he's going to, he knows to stop that. Yeah, I guess Alright, let's go here. He's got a castle immediately. He does. If he didn't castle, I was going to check, and when he takes, I check back. And then he has to push this pawn, weakening his king side. He has a chance to double my pawns here, but I'm going to try to castle real quick. I don't think that's a good move. I could still pin him here. He's got a better pin than me. Yeah, see, now if I take here. But what happens if I take here? Should have probably thought about that more. But I'm okay with it. If he takes here. Okay. I can't go back there, can't go back there. I gotta go over here. That's fine. Push it again. That's fine too. I'll go around the world, remove the pin here, and be able to attack this guy with either, with that one. Okay. A little bit of a weird opening. I was just trying to see if I could take advantage real quickly of the King's Gambit, and I didn't really do anything against it, so now he's just chasing some knights around, but he is making a lot of weird moves himself. This is no longer pinned, so I could take here, but I got to be careful because if I take and he takes back, I can't actually alright, so do I undouble the pawns or do I take with the bishop? I think I undouble the pawns. I'm going to have an isolated pawn over here. I don't want to have an isolated pawn and doubled pawns. So, plus I prevent any shenanigan checks over here. Of course he wants that. I think I still just castle. Yeah, let's castle. And then maybe I'll come here and trade off that bishop, because that's a strong bishop. Yeah, we don't want that. He's attacking this pawn. So I could pin him to the king, actually. So I could pin him, I could defend it, I could push the pawn. I could pin him to the bishop too. But then he takes and he's attacking my queen. Yeah, I don't want that. So if I pin him, well, what's he going to do? He's got to put something. He's just got to move his king, I guess. But then I pin him this way. So I'm defending my pawn. I'm pinning him to the king. He's got to move his king, right? He doesn't have to move it right now. Yeah, he moved it. But now I'm going to pin him this way, right? He's not going to sacrifice. Yeah, my bishop would be defended by the knight. I don't have to worry about doubling pawns here. So if I pin him to his bishop, then he has to block his bishop in. I think, unless I'm mistaken. He could come here and defend it. But he's got to worry about this. Yeah, he's got to worry about that. I'm gonna do it. May not be the best move. But I just feel like, even if he tries to come here to defend it, this, and now he's got to move it. He could also come here to defend his bishop and then move it. That's not a bad idea. Okay, he blocked his bishop in, which is actually what I wanted. And now I think I push this anyways. Takes. Push. If I take with the knight, I got another isolated pawn. But even if I take with the pawn, I got another isolated pawn. What does that even get me? Takes. He has to move it. Okay. Like, he moves it. And then what? I give him an isolated pawn, but I have two. One will be right here. And this is very well defended, so I'm not even gonna attack that. I could develop my bishop. I could take the file. Bishop here or here. Let's put the bishop in line with the king. And this is going to be a little bit scarier if I do that. If he goes here, I'm coming here. Coffee and chess. Okay, he has a check here, but I just take. He's not going to move that. This pawn is pinned. So is there a way for me to take advantage of that? Man, if I had to put my bishop here right now, I could play this move. He is attacking a pawn there, I just realized. So I got an undefended pawn. I got an undefended knight that's not being attacked. If I just come here, he takes my pawn. And then when I go back, if I go up here, and then he just goes back. That's not good for me. So maybe I do push this pawn. Defend this. And then I can decide if I want to bring my knight out. Since my knight... If I do take with the knight, this is a threat. And I just have to essentially come back. I mean, I could come here. Okay, that's interesting. It doesn't take. He doesn't take it. I wonder if I could just, takes and then quickly move here. I hope he doesn't do some weird move, like put his knight there, but let me come here. And maybe he just won't see that. I'm sure he will. As I tried to pre-move it, it's kind of dangerous because he could have went here, which would have been a sacrifice. But he would have had to been thinking that I was gonna pre-move, and I kind of felt I took a gamble that he wouldn't. I am putting myself in line now with a fork on the king, and my bishop has it covered right now. But he could be thinking about a way to take advantage of that. So this is a little bit dangerous, and this is a little bit dangerous. If he could sacrifice something to get rid of this bishop, but right now that's going to be hard because I'm attacking his queen, and also because he blocked it with his knights. And he's got to watch out for back rank, I just realized. Back rank. Oh, I think I can just take this pawn. Yeah, I can just take that pawn. And I'm attacking his bishop. I don't know where his bishop goes. And you're thinking, oh no, my knight. Yeah, but I got checkmate. So his queen's kind of stuck there guarding the checkmate. Ooh, okay. He wants to do something like that. I see. I see. I mean, I only have one move, but I just wanted to take some time to think. He can't go there. I don't know what that bought him. Maybe he thought he saw a smothered checkmate pattern, and I don't see anything. This is one of those like times I could get a surprise check, because if he sacrifices here and I take, he doesn't have checkmate right here, because I have this very well defended. I mean, I don't even have to. I don't understand. Am I missing something? There's no checkmate. Is he thinking he's gonna... Oops. Does he think he's gonna come back here and get the fork? Because now my king's not on that square. So there's no fork anymore. I don't know. This is weird. I still don't have to move my knight because I still have checkmate. As a matter of fact, I have a back rank checkmate. If I just could get a piece in position to do that. I think right here is a threat. He's got to move his knight, and when he does, I'm taking this pawn. So this would be, he'd lose his queen, so he's got to move his knight, right? So it would be defended by the rook, but then I get to take this, and then I got a fork. I mean, and actually, I still just take it, and then he takes back. Man, my lines are off. He takes back, and then I could take the queen. So he, right? Like I think you lose the queen no matter what. Yeah, I think he loses the queen no matter what. Let me just think again. Okay, check. Takes. Oh, no, he doesn't. He doesn't lose it. So I think I just go for the fork now. Oh, wait a second. Is there a sacrifice? Check. Takes. No, that doesn't work either. What about this? Check. Takes. No, that doesn't work. So I gotta watch out for that. That is checkmate if I move both of them. He probably wants to push this so he can take that. So let's defend my knight, because it could be taken now. It was no longer defended by the back rank checkmate. Because before I was just leaving it there, because if he... Oh, actually, no, I did still have checkmate. I didn't have to defend it. But I was also like, this isn't a thing. But now I'm forking this, and this. The only defender of the bishop is the rook. If he moves the rook, I get the bishop. I get the knight no matter what. Like, unless he comes here. I get the bishop. If he comes here, I get the rook. And then when he takes my knight, he will be defending his knight. But then I just get back rank checkmate. So back rank is still a thing he's got to worry about. Still a thing. All right, we're off to a good start on the first game. I'm up a rook. I'm up a rook because he sacrificed it. Well, he traded a rook for a piece, but I got some other pawns as well. He only has 2 pawns. So if we traded everything right now, his 2 pawns, even though I got 2 isolated ones and I got 4 pawn islands, I feel like I could get one of those pawns to the end. Oh no, he has 3 pawns. I forgot about that one right there. But I technically I feel like I could easily win that pawn. And my A pawn is guarding his B pawn from... Okay, he's giving me either one that I want. I think I kind of want the knight, even though the bishop is so juicy, man. Like, I could just take that, and because he's wanting to come here and there. If I take this, and he pushes, I'm threatening a check here. I'm reestablishing my checkmate threat. If he ever takes this when my queen is here, then I check. If he takes this way, then that's checkmate. Oh, I think I gotta go this one. It's so hard. Oh, I only got a minute 33. I gotta move. I just saw the clock. Okay. If I had more time to think about it, the bishop might have been better if he pushes here. If he pushes here, then I think I'm going to just move my bishop somewhere to pretend like I blundered this pawn. And then I'm going to check. Okay, now there's no checkmate threat. So, since checkmate isn't a threat anymore, let's attack the queen. This also defends my knight in case I need to move my queen. And everything's defended. Defended. Okay, my queen's not necessarily defended, but she can handle herself. This is not defended. This is not defended either. Oh, what if he takes that with the queen? Oh no, my pawn. I was thinking I would get the bishop, but now he has to move the queen. Oh, okay, he goes. Oh, there's a tactic here for sure. I can win. I can win the rook immediately if I go here. Oh gosh, I don't have a lot of time. There's probably several tactics. I gotta just take this one. I still have a free bishop over there. Maybe I just take it for the sake of time. Or do I check? For the sake of time, I think I take the bishop. And then I'm going to trade queens. I have a minute. He has 33 seconds. I'm doing fine. I could just move up here. I have way too much material. I'm going to trade queens. I'm going to trade queen and bishop. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to do that. He's probably going to let time run out. And so I'm just going to do this and this. Yeah. When you're running out of time, you can trade off, and you're that far ahead, you can trade off all kinds of material. Because I still had 2 rooks versus a knight, and I had more pawns than him. So I had a brilliant move. What was that? Oh, that's probably sacrificing my knight for sure. That's got to be the brilliant move. So when I review my games, by the way, guys, I know a lot of people have Stockfish turned on to where they can see 2 or 3 best lines or 5 lines, however many lines you want to look at. I don't know how to get rid of the move indicators. I kind of like them though. So I can see that was a mistake. I can see that was an okay move. I can see that was a mistake. Mistake. Great move, it says. This is literally the only move. I love when it says great move and it's the only move. You found the only move. Good job. So I know if it's a good move or not. So that was better to take with the pawn. I thought it was. Best move was the castle there. But I can see, was this the best move? Yes, that was a good move. Okay, great move. See, this right here, I think won me the game. Coming up with that idea, which I came up with, like, back here. I was like, let me pin him here. Wait, no, I thought it was... Yeah, I was like, I'm going to pin him. He's going to move his king. I'm going to pin him there. And then I said he's going to have to move his pawn. That was the best move, to move the pawn. So my better option here would have been something else, because that's apparently a mistake. But anyways, what I was saying is I have the move indicators turned on, but I don't know what the best move is. I try to figure that out myself. So, a couple of times I've been like, all right, let me go ahead and turn on Stockfish. It says that's a blunder. I found a great move. Oh yeah, it says. So I do also see what the coach is saying. My coach is Gotham Chess, by the way, Levy. So I didn't intentionally fork that pawn right here. I'll be honest with you, I didn't see it until after the queen moved. But it's calling this a great move because it's a fork on the queen and the knight. And there's nowhere the queen can move it to guard this pawn. Like, obviously, if it moves here, I just take it. If it moves here, I just take it. So you're thinking, I gotta move here. Oh, actually, hold on. It can move. Like, if it just moves here, I take it. Here. Oh yeah, here or here. It seems like the only safe options, but then I just take it. And that's what I ended up doing. I saw it after the queen moved. I was like, wait, I think I can just take this pawn. And the reason why that was so important to recognize is because, number one, I created this battery where it's checkmate. So if I get the queen to move off of this, away from the guard of this pawn, any one of these squares, if I can get the queen off of those squares, then I can get checkmate. So the queen has to stay. And since the queen has to stay, she can't come. Yeah, the knight was a brilliant move. She can't come take this because then I get checkmate, right? So taking it was probably a blunder. It probably says blunder. See, yeah. So I saw that move, and I wasn't looking like 18 moves ahead here. After I saw that, I realized, like, oh yeah, I'm also probably going to get this piece. Because it's not easy. I mean, you can't move there. You can. But here's the thing, like, he's got back rank checkmate issues to deal with. So I don't know what this was. I think he started playing kamikaze chess. That was the best. Wow. That was the best move. How is it not just like saving your knight? That was a mistake. What should he have played instead? I don't even know. Like, is there more sacrifices? Oh, hold on. I was thinking maybe creating a checkmate threat there. I literally have saving the bishop. That's what he ended up doing. That's the best move. And if I take, that's also the best move. So how is... That's just a good move. Bringing the rook over is a good move. I don't fully understand. Yeah, okay. Getting rid of the back rank checkmate idea is a good move. I don't know why it would just let me have this bishop. This is not making sense to me. So Stocker's being weird. It said, so this was a mistake, but then the best way to fix it, it said, was to take this bishop. And then it says the best move is to let me take your bishop. So I'm not going to follow that out. Again, I don't have the lines pulled up, so I'm not going to be able to tell you like what the complete follow-up is, because I have no idea in what world you trade a rook for a bishop and then just hang a bishop that you could save. He figured out that good move. I don't know if he did it on purpose. And then coming here, he said was a mistake. And the reason why I think this is a mistake is because I am going to get this fork. He had to move this knight, and I saw that. I was like, hold on, if I can just make him move this knight, and the way I make him move the knight is create the back rank checkmate threat. Right now, it's not a back rank checkmate. Let's see if he, but I do win the queen. So if he just moves something, I check. His king can't move off this row, so he has to take it. And the only thing that can take it is the queen, and then which is a forced move. And then what? It said there was there's a again, if I can get the queen to move off of this. I already told you guys that. It's so funny when I know something and then I just like forget it 2 seconds later. Checkmate is better than the queen. So yeah, okay, but even if I did this, there was like no winning, because like what's he gonna do? Like there's literally nothing he can do. This is still coming on the next move. How do you defend that? Oh, you go there. I literally don't care. Like I'm just gonna take it again. And then you gotta like move out of the discovered check. And then I'm taking this. And now there's a checkmate here. So like checkmate was coming either way. Like even if you come here, I mean that's pretty much gonna be checkmate. Where is the checkmate? If I get my bishop right here, then this is checkmate. Yeah, I knew those weren't the best moves. I need to find... Is it here? No. Maybe it's here. Yeah. Okay, so if you basically can make it to where he can't... He's got to run here now. That's not the best move. He's got to keep my queen from going to both of those squares. Oh, that keeps him from going to that one, and this keeps him from going to that one. All right, we're going too far. Anyways, none of those moves were played because he decided to let me get the fork. And this is still part of the fork because it's defended by a piece that's also forked. So, and that piece has to move. So anywhere he moves, like if he tries to move and defend the rook, then I get the bishop. It says that's not even the best move. Probably, I wonder if it's, no, it's not that. Is it? Let's try it. No, that's a blunder. That's what I was going to say. Because remember, if I can get this queen to move here. Oh, what if this is it? No, because then they just take. And actually, no, my queen is not in the right place anymore. Coming back here would like recreate this and hang my knight again. Yeah, anyways. He was forked. And he... Oh, I didn't have a lot of time on this. Remember, I was thinking, should I take this? But one of the reasons why I didn't take it is because then my knight is like pinned to my queen, and I was worried he was gonna do something like that. And I was like, maybe I can get out of it still, and I would have. But yeah, I didn't want to try to figure that out with limited time, so I decided to take the knight, and then this would also do two things: allow me to get this check right here, and also reestablish this checkmate threat right here. So I decided to take his knight, and then that was an okay move. That was the best move. Taking this bishop wasn't the best move according to Stockfish. It's an okay move. There was a better move, but at this point, I was really like, I'm up. I got 2 rooks, a bishop, and a queen versus a queen and a knight. That's why I was like, I'm just going to say, Stockfish actually says that's the best move. And what's crazy is like, you're losing 2 pieces. You're trading a queen and a bishop for a queen. And typically that would be bad. But now I'm leaving just 1 knight versus 2 rooks. And so I was able to pre-move under time pressure. I wonder if Stockfish takes time pressure into account. And he resigned right here. Or no, he ran out of time right here. But I mean, checkmate was coming. He's going to have to like somehow get his knight in a position to block this ladder mate. And I don't think he can, because if he comes closer, I can take the knight. And he can't go down with the king, so he could try to go back, but I mean, it's coming. There's no stopping it. So checkmate was coming. All right. Good game to my opponent, Demit Alit from Indonesia. He's rated 1618 now. He helped me get to 1650 again. And hope you enjoyed this video. If you are below 1200 and you want to play me in a game, go ahead and challenge me. I'm Pastor_Jones. Maybe send me a friend request on chess.com and challenge me, and we will walk through it. Obviously, don't cheat in the game to make me look stupid. I just won't post that video, or maybe I will, and I'll be like, look at this cheater. But play me in a legit game, and let's see. You can still beat me. I have lost to my son is rated, well, now he's rated almost 800. But when he was rated like 700 and I was rated 1700, I lost to him. It's not impossible for me to lose. And as a matter of fact, a lot of times when I'm playing lower rated players, I'm not thinking through the game as detailed as I was thinking through this game. Because I'm thinking, oh, he's just 700, and I just start making moves, and I actually get myself into a bad position where I have to like fight my way out of it. And I don't know if I do that subconsciously to like try to make it a challenge, because I'll be honest with you, it's usually not fun to play against someone who's 700, because I usually just beat them. So I don't know if I do it subconsciously or if I really am just like so nonchalant about it that I do get into a bad position on accident and not necessarily on purpose. I can't explain it to you, but I lose games. Now, as soon as I lose a game, I'm like, hold on a second, let's play. Gloves are off. So I make mistakes, and I'm not a master by any means. You guys have seen me lose on this channel. So yeah, play me in a game, try your best, talk through, like think through it, and it might actually make you a better player, because you're actually going to be like, this is serious, this is going to be on YouTube. Let me, like, you know, when the pressure is on, maybe you'll play better, and maybe you will beat me. And so send me a friend request on chess.com. Let's play a game together, and I'll review your game. If you don't want to play me in a game, but you just want me to review your games, go ahead and send me a friend request on chess.com. Send me a message, and we will review your games. If you're under 1200, you want me to review your games, I'll do it. If you want me to show your name, I can also show your name. I don't mind. If you got a good game where you're like, hey, I played really well in this game, will you look at it? I'll look at it. And what I have found a lot of times, when one of my kids come to me and they're all rated under 800, and they're like, I got this good game. What I have often found is that after I take a look at it, we find, oh, this was actually not a good game. You could have lost right here if your opponent would have recognized checkmate and won. So it might be instructional for you to get me to review your games. Obviously, it would be better to get a grandmaster to review your games, but there's only 1,700 of them in the world. They have limited time. They probably don't want to review a lower rated player's games. Some of them probably do. But, you know, I'm here. I'm available. I can't get you to 2,500, but I might be able to get you to 1,200. And maybe you would like that. So send me a friend request on chess.com. Leave a comment below. Send me a message on chess.com. Let's get connected and review your games. We'll see you in the next video. God bless.